Chat, the pack is back for one final ride. I was gonna, call the stream Huge Pack Drama. Something like that. It is actually an interesting thing. I've seen it where people just play video games, but they add the word drama to the title. And I do wonder, like, what is the metric for, how many more people join your stream when you put the word drama somewhere in the title? I just don't know. Maybe there is a metric. And the second question is, why would you do that? And the people that see the word drama that wouldn't click otherwise, do you want that audience? I don't know. These are questions that will never be answered. For you, I bet your audience knows it's a meme. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think anyone really genuinely who's been here for the 15 years I've been streaming would see that. I mean, there's something that actually... What is the drama in the Pac-Man community? Like, chat, help me manufacture some drama. What did Pac-Man do? What did he eat? Crack use? Oh. He ate too much. Pac-Man sold Crackman. He ate the wrong fruit. Oh, man. Unironically, a little bit on Twitter over people not taking the fandom seriously. I've learned this about fandom. There are people that will take anything to its extremes and are like lore keepers because people focus in on stuff that they really like. And then there are people that are just hanging out, having a good time, and don't care. It kind of applies to a lot of different things, like, and people will get upset. Now, certain stuff is serious business. I never would have thought Pac-Man would have been serious business. That's a new thing for me. But as for like drama titles and stuff, that's something I don't want to do. And however, the YouTube algorithm, we've talked about this a little bit, has gotten really smelly. I don't know why I used that word, but there was some post even recently about it that I was reading where they're really, really pushing shorts, and they're like kind of eliminating retention, older videos. They're not really sending that out to people. And yeah, I mean, Jolly and I talked about it too. It is a real problem. So we tried to experiment with some of the titles a little bit, and I can't really micromanage everything. I'm trying really hard to focus on my band stuff and streaming and real life, and it's hard to keep that many things like clear. And also, it's very really like annoying stuff. But what we've been doing with the videos for highlights is we've been trying to do some titles that are a little bit more attention grabbing. But I think we overshot the mark, and the community was helpful and was like, no, Vinny, because I asked for help. I'm like, hey, what should we do about these titles? Because I can't even pay my editors, because these videos aren't making enough that I pay them. So we figured out some stuff, and it's like, you could do like a fun title that has something to do with the video, and then maybe in parentheses after that you put the game. Or if it's like a best of, you put best of. But I think there's a fine line to walk, and I don't want to go fully into like big drama clickbait titles, but I think it is important to know that, yeah, the algorithm has changed, and I do have an ecosystem around me, and if the videos aren't really getting those clicks because, something went horribly awry at YouTube, that kind of sucks. And it means, that I'm actually operating slightly at a loss. It's not that big of a deal, but it is something to think about. So that's why we were just trying to experiment with a couple things. Also, YouTube does the ABC testing now for thumbnails and titles. So I'll let you know how everything goes, but the community was really helpful, and, I took a lot of that into account. But yeah, I don't think anything's going to change too much outside of that. I think Full Sauce is going to remain generally the same thumbnails are going to remain kind of the same. Someone said, so sick of those thumbnails showing two people brutalized, saying worst something deaths ever. What the fuck are you talking about? What is YouTube recommending you? No offense, chat member, but you're getting some really bad algorithmic luck, or the algorithm's like, no, this chat member wants to see brutalization. I'm looking at mine, and it's just Beatles, Tinnitus Relief, Mario, Pink Floyd, video game collection, Star Trek, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes retrospective. I don't see any, like, brutalization. I don't log in, so the algorithm has no knowledge of me. Pros and cons, I guess, right? Damn, that sounds bad. I mean, I see channels that I've watched for a long time go a little bit more into, like, this is shit kind of thumbnail titles. You know what I mean? Or, like, was this really as good? And then you get to the video, and it's just a normal video. And it's just, like, you know, here's the thing they've always done. It's tricky. I mean, it's not the worst problem, but it is something that is supposed to be... I thought it would be easier to just kind of, like, put title and thing, but people want huge fucking drama. People want to know about the brutalization, I guess. And it's really, it sucks. Vinny, Nakey Jakey did a video about it just yesterday. What did he say in his video? If you don't mind me asking, I'm just curious if you could sum it up a little bit. The yoga ball man? Oh, yeah. He was brutalized that he is within a sphere of hyperbolic content creators. It's true, yeah. Well, I'm wishing everyone luck, and I hope we can all retain our soul, if such a thing exists. Speaking of soul, there's this now in the desert. Jeff Keighley was talking about this, the Game Awards. There was like a decoded set of coordinates in the Mojave Desert, and this fucking thing appeared, and it lights up, and it's got like skulls and creatures, and people are like, what is this thing? And I don't know what this is. There's speculation that this could be like Diablo, God of War, Half-Life 3, of course, always. It's gonna be some fuck-ass new game that no one's ever heard of that'll be a 6 out of 10 when it releases. Could be. You know what'll happen? I think I agree with that chat member. I don't want to be too cynical, but every year at the Game Awards, I am basically overloaded with a salvo of trailers of games that I then see a trailer for 6 months later. I'm like, what's this game? I've never seen it before. And chat members are like, no, Vinny, you've seen this. And I can't keep up with some of this stuff because there's so much of it, and a lot of it really blends together. Maybe it's one of those games. Yeah, could be. When is the Game Awards? Let me find out, actually. December 11th. New Turok? Yeah, sure. That's a Thursday. I mean, I'll probably stream it, chat. Are you receiving the award or sending Johnny to pick it up? Game Awards didn't nominate me. That was Streamer Awards. And no, I'm not going to be there in person. What are you going to play in the corner this year? I'm going to play Mega Bonk. Yes, Gray Leno will go pick up the award. There's zero chance that I'm winning. But I've got shit to do, man. It's appreciated, but I can't make it out to fucking LA. You know what happened? I go out to LA, not win, get sick on the plane, and come back and not have a voice for my show on the 19th.